I have been playing. I mentioned tabletop card game. I've been playing another party game, and this party game is actually out. It's been out for a while, but it's just now getting on a Switch too. We're in that era of port everything to Pets 2. Port everything to Switch 2. So Pets 2, which is fine. I think that's the way it should be. The Switch 2 launched. There were projects already done that couldn't launch the Switch 2 because they didn't have the development hardware, and now they finally do. One of the games that launched this party game came out for Switch 2, been on everything else up until now, is Lego Party. And I'm a big, I again, hate to compare it to other games, right? But this is very much a Mario Party game. Like, it's a party. Mario Party set the standard for what these games are. So anytime somebody comes up with one, you're going to be comparing it to the king, the progenitor of this genre. Well, so Lego Party, it's out on Switch 2 now, and I like this more than Mario Party. The gameplay, the ideas are, to me, are better than Mario Party. I first played this at Summer Game Fest last year in 2025, and then I think it came out in like that September, October on like PS5 and Series X and PC, all that kind of stuff. Now it's on Switch 2, and it's really good. It's just such a really good, awesome party game. So I think the reason it's awesome is, what makes special is the Lego twist, right? So it's still mini games, it's still boards, right? A lot of fast button mashing in these mini games. Kind of all the typical kind of party game things are there. But what is really cool about it is that that Lego twist has. So there are 4 boards, and this maybe is the best way to kind of explain it. There are 4 boards. Doesn't seem like it's a lot of boards, right? When other party games have like 8, 10 sometimes. But a lot of things happen in these boards. Like the developers have taken, I think the developers are SMG Studio. So they did Death Squared. They did Moving Out, some other stuff. So they have a good pedigree of this kind of stuff. And those are both games that we played on the Switch. So they have a really good pedigree. Fictions is the publisher on this, but so there's 4 boards, and what's really interesting about these boards, they're constantly shifting and they're constantly changing. So it may seem like you're in, the space board, right, or this board that we're seeing on the screen here. But what's really cool about it is that you can collect bricks, make adjustments to the boards. A lot of things will happen. There's almost like there's little mini boss fights and stuff on the boards. Like there's one of the boards has an alien, one has like this other monster, that kind of. It's just really cool that you can put a lot of life into the board. So it's more than just a party game in that respect. It's also a little bit of a Lego action game, right? So the boards are cool. All those little events to engage in, and it really does feel like we're playing through Lego sets, which I think is really cool. Because the smart thing they did was that the actual mini game portion kicks off each round. So you select your character, you can create a character, or you select one of the ones they've already made. And you you can collect these gold bricks and a bunch of other stuff to create more characters and collect characters on the line and open up more customization features. So you really can get your own character design, which is fun. I played with my daughter in a hotel room and it worked out perfect that way. But so the mini games start out at the front of the rounds, the beginning of the round, and that's what determines like whoever wins and loses, or where you end up in the mini game, is what determines your positioning for the round turn. So that's a really neat way. Instead of like dice rolls, like I hate the dice rolls in Mario Party.
And my understanding is the mini games feel more fair, right? It's more of a competitive thing, and
totally.
More strategy than it is like Mario Party, where some of the games feel a little bit more luck based.
Yeah. Some of the games are more luck based. Not here. These are more. There's definitely more strategy, and it's not out of reach for like the littlest kids. I could see my nephews being into this. They're into Legos right now, and I'll have a quick story after this to talk about that. But they're into Legos and stuff now. But big time, and so they would be into this, because it's not out of reach. It's totally accessible. And it's really fun. They have like this narrator, because you're sort of watching a Lego TV show, like a game show, and so they have a really good kind of narration system that is playing the whole time. It's not like overkill; you can turn it off, but it's playing the whole time and kind of dictating what's happening. So it was really cool. But yeah, it's like the only quote unquote issue is that there isn't anything that's like Switch or Switch 2 specific in this. I didn't notice any like motion. There's definitely no mouse mode things in this, I should say. So for the Switch 2, it is just really nicer visuals, and I should say cleaner visuals, because it's hard to mess up Lego because it's so basic. It's just some of the lighting they're using, the frame rates, and things that are improved to Switch 2 version, and it's a free upgrade. But yeah, this may be my I'll have like Mario Party for like the quote unquote, maybe a family night type of thing. Like if my wife wants to play or my daughter wants to play and they want to play this very specific Mario characters. But I think for every other person, my nephews for sure, buddies, whenever we do the next pool quest, we're gonna be playing Lego Party. Like Lego Party is really good. I think it is maybe the better party game right now for these types of board games, because I love Lego, so they did a really good job with this. The audio is great. It's just really fun. It's difficult to talk about this without just saying it's like you're literally playing with Legos on a board, and that's essentially what it is. So you legitimately can't go wrong. So yeah, Lego Party Switch 2, really fun, and it's goofy too, because like stuff you can do in this game that you can't do in other party games is like your characters in Lego can fall apart and then they come back together, and it's really funny. And in Lego games, so there's like cool stuff that happens in this, and yeah, it's good. Kudos, I guess, is the way to say it. But I liked it a lot. I like the Switch 2 version, and it may have replaced and become my main party game. It's definitely the party game that I'll be playing on my own, because I want to just keep unlocking. Like there's that little obsessive compulsive part of me which is like I have to unlock more characters and customization and components, and this game is nicely built around that. So there's that good little carrot, and there's a few extra modes, but just the main mode I think is pretty worthwhile. So that was Lego Party.